Hi, I'm Christina.
And I'm Randy. Are you ready for an adventure?
Come see our journey today.
As we take a hike on the pier at Port San Luis, located near Avila Beach, California. With Los Angeles as a reference, we traveled 3 hours and 15 minutes to Pismo Beach, and from there another 9 miles or 16 minutes to Port San Luis. In Port San Luis, we parked and took a hike on the pier to enjoy the ocean scenery. We actually thought that we were in Avila Beach, so we're still learning what we're doing. We are a growing channel, and we need your help. So please take a minute to subscribe. We parked off of the pier because there's only limited parking on the pier for businesses.
2-hour parking limit.
As you first walk onto the pier, there's a nice setup for people fishing to clean their fish. We watched some of the people take advantage of this facility because it was an interesting thing to see the different types of fish that they had caught. Look at the size of that sucker. Good job, dude.
That'll make it.
They just caught him right along here. This is Port San Luis, California. The pier here is 1,320 feet long and is well protected by the breakwater. Port San Luis is a harbor on the central coast of California, approximately 1.3 miles or 2.1 kilometers north of Avila Beach in San Luis Obispo County.
Harbor is really windy. So cool. Going to the end, I'm hoping we get some clam chowder. This is the best place to get it.
Says she found an otter? No. Oh. Yeah, I don't have a long lens on. He's right by that sailboat though. Got whale watching tours. In 1873, John Hartford constructed the Hartford Pier to allow for the shipment of goods and passengers from nearby San Luis Obispo. In 1910, Union Oil began using the port to export oil extracted from the nearby San Joaquin Valley. You can easily see Pismo Beach from this pier. With the onset of the Great Depression, oil exports ceased and the port fell into disrepair. The port became vibrant again during World War II when it was used for naval vessels.
So you can park on the pier, speed limit is 5 miles per hour. They have a parking limit of 2 hours. As you can see, cars come in and out, but not as often. But if you park back here in the parking lot, it's free. You just have to walk the tour of the walk the length of the pier. And then you got kayaking. You can see it in the background in those orange pontoon kayaking boats.
Mersea's is the only restaurant available currently at the end of the pier, and they're open daily from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. They have a wide range of food available from salads to sandwiches and seafood. A shrimp and chips platter would cost you about $17. You can dine indoors or outdoors, weather permitting, and clam chowder in a bread bowl will run you about $11. During the summer months on the weekends, they have entertainment available right on the pier. And what's more fun than dining over the water and having entertainment as well?
This is for a tsunami. If you hear a steady siren 3 or 5 minutes, go indoors, stay tuned to local radio station for information. Cool.
The camping, this is all camping up there. Camping on a nice beach, private beach, almost private, and a lot of good fishing. Crab pots and a pretty cool pier. And Christina's watching an otter play.
Just absolutely spectacular. Yeah, the waters are rough because of the winds. You can see buoys in the distance. You can see Oceano dunes. It's just beautiful and quiet. Oh, I just saw a seal. Okay, so there he is right there. He just dove. There he is. Be careful, there's a seal down there. He just went under. Yeah, he just...
And then after she saw the seal, we started seeing otters playing all around us, and we just couldn't take our eyes off them. Sea otters in this area were at one time hunted for their pelts. There were only 50 sea otters left by 1914. Come on, buddy. Come on over here where we can see you. Thanks to recent conservation efforts, the population has grown from 50 to 3,000, but their numbers are still far below the historic numbers and the range needed. For now, they'll remain an endangered species. Unlike most marine mammals, the sea otter's primary form of insulation is an exceptionally thick coat of fur. It is considered the densest fur in the animal kingdom. Sea otters spend most of their time grooming themselves. Hello, my friend. Hey, how are you? Under each foreleg, the sea otter has a loose pouch of skin that extends across the chest. In this pouch, the animal stores collected food to bring to the surface. When eating, sea otters roll in the water frequently, apparently to wash the food scraps from their fur. Must be one of those days where everyone wants to pose and get into the picture. The sea otter's use of rocks when hunting and feeding makes it one of the few mammal species to use tools. To pry an abalone off of a rock, it hammers the abalone shell using a large stone with observed rates of 45 blows in 15 seconds, releasing an abalone which can cling to a rock with a force equal to 4,000 times its own body weight. Many times it requires multiple dives from the persistent otters. The thing that's wonderful about being in Northern California, seeing the sea otters and other sea life is one of the wonderful parts of a trip along the Central California coast. The otters live in areas below San Francisco.
We are just having a blast watching this sea otter just turning around like he's shucking something in his pouch.
Sea otters can be spotted along the central coast of California to the south all the way to Santa Barbara. It is rare to find sea otters below the Santa Barbara area. The Southern California area rarely gets a chance to see those wonderful sea otters. The otters love to play and eat in the kelp bed areas. And while we were busy watching a couple of different ones on one side of the pier, on the other side of the pier there were two more playing in the kelp beds.
I see the two in the thing over there. Oh yeah, in the kelp.
Port San Luis is part of the Avila Beach area. With its own uniquely sunny and warm microclimate, Avila Beach is a breath of fresh salt air, with amenity-laden hotels, charming oceanfront restaurants, magnificent local wines, and shopping and activities for all to enjoy. Start planning your next vacation and plan on being enchanted in an unforgettable Avila Beach. And even though this sounds like an advertisement, it's not. We are not sponsored by anyone. This is just our opinion of what the area is really like. There is also a lighthouse that you can visit in Port San Luis, but it's only on Saturdays and you have to have a reservation to go. It's always best to plan ahead. Don't do it like we did. We just traveled off the cuff on this adventure. If you enjoyed our vlog, please subscribe.
And ring that notification bell.
And give us a like. It lets us know you care.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Hope you enjoyed the show.